As a sports analyst, your credibility means everything. There's only so many ways you can dissect and commentate on how well LeBron James can dunk a basketball. Having inside sources or having us think you have inside sources that makes you privy to inside information that's not available to the public gives your commentary a little bit more weight. Having inside sources and being privy to information that we aren't privy to is what I believe separates a C-class analyst from an A-class analyst. Now, somebody who sits at the top of the food chain is Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith, up until now, has been regarded as being super credible with a lot of inside sources. But today, both of those things are under review, his credibility and his sources. Because Stephen A. Smith was exposed by two athletes in one day.
So you got Stefon Diggs, this brother all-world receiver, but clearly wasn't happy, walked out, didn't want to talk to nobody. They came into training camp. They had some friction. They had to get settled and all of this other stuff. Brother wants out, by the way. I'm just telling you what I know. I got my own sources. Brother wants out. He don't want to be in Buffalo anymore. He don't want to. I'm telling you right now. I have my sources. Stefon Diggs got to be there, but he would prefer to be gone because he's lost a level of belief.
Saying nonsense with that much confidence should be an art. You see, Stefon Diggs responded back to Stephen A. claims that he wants out of Buffalo. Stefon Diggs would say, rocking with my dogs, Bills Mafia through and through. Then he would debunk Stephen A. claims and says, 100% not true. I don't know who the sources is, but I thought I nipped this ish in the bud already. Essentially calling cap on Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith would respond to Stefon Diggs debunking whatever Stephen A. Smith said. Now, Stephen A. Smith would 100% double down on this is what he was told, and he was told this information by somebody close to Stefon Diggs.
And so I was personally told by a couple of people very, very close to Stefon Diggs that he ain't really feeling Buffalo ain't gonna man the trade or anything. He just feels like they missed their window of opportunity. That was all I said. I could be demonstrative, I could be bombastic, I can also be very, very mellow. Very cool, calm, and collected. This is what I do for a living. I don't make stuff up. Now, either he really, really, really didn't want anyone to know, or he really, really, really changed his mind, or he got to find out who the hell told Stephen A.
I don't know what to believe. All right, I can't tell you who's lying. I can't tell you that somebody didn't tell Stephen A. Smith that information. I can't tell you that Stefon Diggs ain't lying. What I can say is it looks incredibly bad for Stephen A. Smith's credibility that an athlete is debunking Stephen A. Smith in the manner in which he's doing so, especially after Stephen A. Smith gave that report on national television. Now, unfortunately for Stephen A. Smith, it didn't stop there because Lonzo Ball would also debunk Stephen A. Smith and question his credibility after Stephen A. Smith made this report on Lonzo Ball.
Right after saying Anthony Edwards needs to develop a jump shot and that he wasn't good in the playoffs, Stephen A. Smith just got checked by Lonzo Ball for again saying something that isn't true. Check this out.
Lonzo Ball said that he will miss the 2023-24 NBA season, but he said he feels back on track following a cartilage transplant in his left knee in March. Stephen A., what is your reaction?
I am not a doctor. I'm incredibly, incredibly sad for Lonzo. I knew that he wasn't De'Aaron Fox. It's the only fight that Magic Johnson and I ever got into because I begged him to draft De'Aaron Fox because I saw what De'Aaron Fox did to him in the NCAA tournament. When he dropped 38 on him and stuff like that. But Lonzo has proven to be a really good NBA player, somebody who can run the point, plays both sides of the ball, can run an offense. And it's really sad what happened to him. Those are doctors. Something went wrong in terms of these procedures that he has had. I don't think he'll ever be the same based off of what we're seeing and hearing and reading about. I've heard that it's even hard for him to get up from the sitting position.
Those were some bold claims from Stephen A. Smith because Lonzo Ball hasn't played a basketball game in 2.5 seasons. So if you haven't played a basketball game in 2.5 seasons, you've gotten nothing but rest and surgery. And Stephen A. Smith is coming on national television and telling the public that you're so far away from a comeback and a return that when you sit down, it's painful for you to stand up. Those are some bold claims. And Stephen A. Smith said he was told this information. His sources gave him this information. Well, who are your sources that's close to Lonzo that told you that Lonzo couldn't stand up, or when he stands up, he's in a lot of pain? Well, Lonzo Ball will respond back and debunk that as well.
Stephen A., who are your sources, bro? Please tell me who your sources are. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta stop yapping. And I actually like you, man. I don't even know you like that, but I like you. I'm coming back, man. Come on.
I don't know who Stephen A. Smith's sources are, bro, but he got to get some new ones, bro. Because, bro, they gave him resounding L's this week, bro. Listen, this ain't the era of, like, the 90s no more, right, where the athletes had to be quiet, had to be mute, right, had to walk the fence to secure these, deals, right, sponsorships. Bro, this is the era of the podcasting athletes, bro. Every athlete got a podcast. These dudes want to be seen and want to talk. So you got to know, if you come out with some BS reporting, bro, they going to debunk you and make you look dumb or make you look like a liar. Your only best bet, Stephen A. Smith, is to put it on record, bro. Is to tell them folks, hey, your homie told me this. If your homie lied to me, he lied to me, but I'm not no liar. Yo, let me know in the comment section, man, what you guys feel about this, man. Was Stephen A. Smith just capping, or did Stephen A. Smith get some bad information? Before you guys leave, though, man, click on this video somewhere on my screen to find out why FouseyTube got arrested last night on stream. I'm going to see you guys in this video, right? I'm out of here, folks. Peace.